토론자가 토론하실 때 나가야 되는 거 아니에요? 포디움으로?
네, 연사님들이 자리에 착석하시는 대로 바로 세션 1을 시작하겠습니다. As soon as all the speakers are on the stage, we'll begin the session 1. Thank you.
네. 그러고 나서 이제 나중에 전체 토론. 나는 짧게 썼어.
Oh, yeah, it's very difficult ones too.
Yeah.
What's gathering dust in your face? Got some nice contemporary Korean stuff. We do, and in part that's because our curator does pay attention to that. We also have an endowed position in contemporary craft, which is hardly describes what she does, but she collects globally. I must talk to her because one of the objects on display, at least when I came to see it some time ago, was on think.
무대에 올라간다
It's
그래서
a very
저런
fine
거를
circular cylinder from the Korea period, which is called a bulb. Talk to her about it. Will talk to her
기고
about
앉는 훈련을 해야 돼.
Perhaps it's got its label changed, but it's not what according to James, it's not what it
Good morning. Welcome back to the conference. For those of you who weren't here for the opening ceremony, this is the International Conference Korean Galleries Another Step Forward, which is the international conference organized to commemorate the 15th anniversary of a Korean Arts Curators Workshop. And session 1, we will begin the session 1 in just about very soon. And the session 1 is about the outlook for the museum management and Korean galleries. And we are very lucky to have Professor Cho In-soo, who is the Associate Professor and Chair of the Art Theory Department at the Korea National University of Arts. And without further ado, I would like to turn the microphone over to Professor Cho. Professor Cho?
Okay. Good morning. My name is In-soo Jo, moderator of this first session, and I'm going to speak in Korean, so please use your translation device in front of you. 예, 안녕하십니까. 그 제15회 그 국제교류재단의 이 심포지움의 첫 번째 사회를 맡게 돼서 매우 영광입니다. 그 우선 이 15회 뜻깊은 행사를 축하를 드리고요. 제가 그 기억하기는 1999년에 이 첫 번째 행사가 이루어졌습니다. 그 당시 저는 용인에 있는 호암미술관의 큐레이터로 일을 하고 있었는데 거기에 이제 이 그룹들이 다들 방문을 하셨어요. 그래서 거기서 이제 몇 가지 강의를 진행을 하고 그다음에 이제 그 용인의 호암미술관을 참관을 하셨습니다. 그래서 그 당시에 저는 거기에 큐레이터로 일을 하고 있었기 때문에 그 전부터 알고 있었던 여러 친구분들을 거기서 반갑게 다시 만날 수 있었고요. 그 다음에 또 그 자리에서 새로운 친구를 많이 사귈 수가 있었습니다. 그래서 그것이 지금 이제 벌써 15년이 지났고 그 중에 많은 분들이 지금 이 자리에 계속 참여를 해 주셨기 때문에 참으로 감개무량합니다. 참으로 가슴 벅찬 일이고요. 제가 소망하건대 앞으로 이러한 큐레이터 워크숍 프로그램이 계속 진행이 되고 또 발전이 되기를 기원해 마지 않습니다. 그리고 또 여기 이 자리에 보니까 그때는 보지 못했던 또 새로운 또 젊은 그 큐레이터 분들이 많이 와 계시는데요. 이것이 그때와 비교해서 이 한국 그리고 한국 미술이 얼마큼 발전을 했는지를 잘 알려주는 것 같습니다. 그래서 이렇게 뜻깊은 자리에 여러분들 참석을 해주신 데 감사의 말씀을 드리고요. 오늘 그 첫 번째 세션에는 세 분의 발표자가 기다리고 계십니다. 그래서 각각 한 분당 20분씩 이제 발표를 해 주실 거고요. 그 후에 두 분의 토론자께서 간단히 질의를 해 주시면 그에 대해서 같이 토론하도록 하겠습니다. 그래서 약 12시까지 진행이 될 예정입니다. 그럼 우선 첫 번째 발표자를 소개해 드리겠습니다. 그 첫 번째 발표자는 그 한국국제교류재단의 차두현 교류협력 이사십니다. 그 차두현 이사님께서는 연세대학교에서 정치학 박사학위를 취득을 하셨고요. 북한 문제에 대해서 전문가이십니다. 그래서 오랫동안 한국국방연구원에서 재직을 하셨는데요. 국방현안 팀장을 맡으셨고 북한 군사연구실장을 맡으셨습니다. 그리고 2010년부터 한국국제교류재단에 와서 일을 하고 계신데요. 현재는 교류협력 이사직함을 맡고 계십니다. 오늘 발표해 주실 토론의 제목은 한국국제교류재단 해외박물관 지원사업 성과와 과제입니다. 박수로 맞아주시기 바랍니다.
Thank you, Professor Cho. Good morning, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce myself. My name is Hyeogn Cho, Executive Vice President for the Program Management of Korea Foundation. As a superintendent of all the programs of the Korea Foundation, I am most grateful for your personal efforts to promote arts and the culture of Korea through our cooperative endeavors, and I would like to express my sincere appreciation for all the participants. The Korea Foundation, as an affiliate of Korea's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, carries out a variety of programs to foster a better understanding of Korea and its culture among the global community. These efforts include the provision of our program support to museums worldwide for the establishment and or renovation of Korean gallery spaces, and implementation of Korea-related exhibitions and related programs. In addition, the Foundation conducts internship and personal exchange programs to nurture the next generation of museum professionals and cultural specialists. In this way, the Korea Foundation is helping to create a more suitable environment for the further promotion of Korean culture by offering its support to enhance the related hardware and software systems, as well as needed human resources in a productive and cost-effective manner. First, let me introduce our hardware project. The Foundation's support for the establishment of renovation, or renovation of Korean art galleries in museums abroad provides dedicated spaces for the permanent display of Korean arts to worldwide audience. These efforts help to introduce the beauty of Korea's arts and culture to the local residents and the visitors of leading museums all over the world, while steadily enhancing people's awareness and the image of the Korea. Under this program, I'm pleased to note that 28 museums in 10 countries of North America, South America, and Europe now maintain newly established, expanded, or renovated Korean gallery spaces. Among the 42 or so Korean art galleries that have been open since 1991, the year of the Foundation's establishment, 25 of these galleries, or more than 60% of the total, have been established in conjunction with Foundation support. Moreover, from a total of 71 Korean galleries and the Korea-related sections that are currently maintained around the world, 28 museums, including the British Museum in London, the Metropolitan Museum of Art and Art in New York, and the Musée Guimet of the Louvre Museum in Paris, have received assistance from the Foundation for the establishment or renovation of their respective Korean gallery spaces. Among the Korean gallery projects that have been completed with the Foundation program support, 18 are founded in the United States, which reflect the cooperative relations and the synergy that are required to undertake this kind of endeavor under a cost-sharing arrangement. Especially the recipient museums agreed to utilize the Korean gallery spaces for the permanent display of Korean arts and to maintain a suitable collection of Korean artwork and artifacts, in addition to retaining a professional staff to properly oversee and manage the Korean resources. Above all, the Korean gallery spaces enable the presentation of Korea-related exhibition and outreach programs that are invaluable for building up audiences who are familiar with the appreciative of Korean culture. Now, I also say about our software initiatives. The foundation has also provided support for the presentation of Korea-related exhibitions and educational programs held at 38 museums in 14 countries in an effort to better utilize the Korean galleries and broaden understanding of the arts and culture of Korea. Representative exhibition of this kind includes special showing of Korean Bukchung ceramics at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York and the Asian Art Museum of San Francisco in 2011. There also has been a touring exhibition of Europe on Korean contemporary ceramics and a special exhibition of Korean metal works at the Powerhouse Museum in Sydney, Australia. These exhibitions has been hugely successful, very big success, capturing the eyes of the hundreds of thousands of viewers. The foundation regularly extends its support to provide the local residents in countries worldwide with the opportunity to experience the unique beauty of Korea by introducing the arts and culture of the Goryeo dynasty and Joseon dynasty, as well as examples of Korea's painting, Buddhist art, crafts, and ceramics. Recently, with a number of Korean artists who have earned global acclaim being on the rise, there has been a commensurate increase in the interest and support for Korea-related exhibitions, such as Hyeogn retrospective exhibition at Guggenheim Museum and the showing of contemporary artwork by up-and-coming artists like Hyeogn and Soda Ho. And I also would like to introduce about the development of human resources program. In order to effectively utilize the various hardware and software initiatives that have been undertaken through the cooperative efforts of the Foundation and the participant museums, the continuous presence of appropriate museum professionals is absolutely essential. The staff curators who organize Korea-related exhibitions and oversee Korean collections at museums abroad are often from Chinese or Japanese art background, and therefore need to acquire more in-depth knowledge and hands-on experiences related to Korean art. In response to this situation, the Korea Foundation has hosted a workshop for Korean art curated at overseas museums programs as an annual event since 1999. And this year, 2013, as you know, marks the 15th anniversary of this program. In particular, this workshop helps Korean art curators at overseas museums to manage and utilize the Korean artifacts of their respective museums in a more effective and proper manner through the provision of lectures by Korean art specialists and field trips to relevant institutions and sites. More importantly, this annual gathering enables program participants, both from abroad and Korea, to expand their personal network of museum professionals. The previous workshops have focused on a variety of themes, including Korea's painting, ceramics, Buddhist art, crafts, and architecture, along with folk, modern, and contemporary art, and Confucianism. Recently, the workshops have provided more in-depth education related to not only Korea, but within the context of Northeast Asia in regard to the interaction and the cooperation among the countries, so to say, the cooperation and interaction between Korea, China, and Japan. With each annual session having 30 or so participants, well over 100 Korea-related curators have attended at least one workshop event. And due to the diverse themes, curators have participated in an average of 2.6 sessions, including those who have attended more than 5 workshops over the years. Above all, the Foundation is most pleased and gratified that the workshop participants have applied their acquired knowledge, experience, and personal relationship to cooperatively organize noteworthy Korean art exhibitions at their museums, along with also undertaking projects for the establishment of new Korean gallery spaces. This kind of positive momentum from a diversity of sources and Korean art curators is enabled to sustain the long-term promotion of Korea's culture and arts. Last but not least, it's not, the fourth, but its importance is never less important than the formal programs. I also pleasantly introduce one of our relatively new programs called Korea Foundation Global Museum Internship Program, launched in 2011. Based on the network of professionals developed from the administration of a support program for overseas museums, the Korea Foundation launched its KF Global Museum Internship Program in 2011. This program is designed to offer Korea's young art students and the promising museum staff with work experience at leading museums worldwide in an effort to nurture the next generation of museum professionals. The program currently offers intern assignment at the Guggenheim Museum, Metropolitan Museum of Art, Museum of Fine Arts, Boston, Asian Art Museum of San Francisco, Victoria and Albert Museum, and the British Museum. Thus far, the Foundation has supported a total of 13 interns who have been dispatched to 6 institutions over the past 3 years. The interns are provided with the opportunity to participate in the host museum daily affairs under the guidance of the department director. Although program applicants must undergo a stringent evaluation process, yet the Korea Foundation Global Museum Internship Program is the only program in Korea that provides internship at leading museums abroad. It thus has been invaluable means for the program participants to enhance their work experience and identify career path, in addition to acquiring global perspective from working and living abroad. Of course, and I also would like to remind the fact that the internship program has provided benefits for the host museum as well, by taking advantage of interns' contributions related to the research of Korean artwork and the provision of fresh perspective and insight, I believe. Moving forward, new program participants under consideration include the Museum of Art at the University of Oregon and the Museum of Art at the University of Florida in the United States, and the Stuttgart Museum and Galleries in Germany. Under another foundation initiative to develop museum professionals is support the dispatch of Korean art specialists to museums that have a Korean art gallery but do not retain a curator who is exclusively responsible for the Korean collections or has not majored in Korean art. Currently, 3 curators from Korea have been dispatched to the British Museum for a 1-year assignment base. The curators dispatched from Korea have contributed greatly to the management of the Korean gallery at the British Museum in terms of recommending work for display, building extensive databases for the Korean collection, and offering educational programs. The inclusion of additional museums in this visiting curator program, like the Honolulu Museum of Art in Hawaii, is currently under consideration. Although the selection of qualified participants can be a time-consuming process, the Foundation expects to steadily expand its internship and the visiting curator programs. As the first institution in Korea to utilize overseas museums as a viable channel to promote Korean culture, the Korea Foundation has taken the initiative in its complex international exchange and sharing the knowledge and the emotion efforts by actively promoting Korea's art and culture among global audiences through the establishment of Korean galleries and museums abroad and the support for Korea-related exhibition programs. Today, with this kind of hardware and software system now in place, it is incumbent for us to further build on this forward momentum. From a long-term perspective, the Foundation feels an urgent need to nurture even more cultural specialists who can effectively organize and present Korea-related exhibitions and educational programs at overseas museums. Based on the recent success of KF Global Museum Internship Program, which is now in its third year, and next year the fourth year, the Foundation intends to increase the number of host institutions and the program interns, as well as to broaden the applicant qualification so that a more diverse group of participants can be dispatched abroad. Through the 15th workshop for Korean art curators at overseas museums and the related international conference to celebrate the program's anniversary, the Korea Foundation seeks to renew its vision for the next 20 years by looking back on its performances and overcome over the past, and finding the means and the measures to continue with these endeavors in a cost-effective and productive manner through all of our cooperative efforts. Today, the passion to promote Korea's culture and the arts is no longer within the Korea Foundation exclusive domain, as we are all aware of your own efforts to advance our mutual interest and understanding. We thus call upon your professional dedication and pride to help us to collectively help ourselves. Thank you for listening.
예, 감사합니다. 그 첫 번째 발표를 해주신 차두현 이사님께서는